Brothers and sisters, comrades and friends, I'm Cuba Libre, and welcome to the final chapter of Mark of the Ninja. A moonlit garden. Only you can decide the clan's fate, and your own.
Put down your sword. I am not your enemy.
You risked our lives and our clan, all to hide your failure.
Who are you listening to? Have the hallucinations grown so strong? The voice you hear is temptation. It is trying to trick you, to turn you against us, to lead you into madness. You must not let it.
I've never lied to you.
You swore an oath to save the clan. Sacrifice yourself. Reclaim your honor, and you will give us a chance to survive.
The clan gave up its honor, its guts, and its pride. It's not worth saving.
I will leave you to make your decision. Take our ancestral blade from its shrine, and come when you are ready.
Ooh, so that's the big twist. Kunoichi girl was a hallucination the whole time. So,
The clan bows its head in shame, as it should.
you see how she misinterprets
After
everything.
we kill Azai, we must cleanse the rest of the clan. None of them have any honor.
Oh, it's getting real creepy now. They bow their heads in respect because they honor me as their champion. So I don't know how much I'm going to get interrupted by this girl, but I'm going to try and speak. Here's how I interpret the plot
They called
here.
him Azai the Measured, but Azai the Fallen will be his legacy.
What does the tattoo ink do? Well, it gives you superpowers. Aside from that, it inflames your id.
This is the shrine of our ancestors. I wish we could hear their advice.
It makes you want to kill everything. It makes you extremely murderous. It makes you
When you finally face Azai, don't let me down.
makes you a freak
He
beast.
needs to pay for what he has done.
Murder machine that's out for blood of all kinds all the time. But it also has another effect, a much subtler effect. And that is to provide you with the defense of your ego.
Let me tell you the story of Ink.
Remember, what the ego wants is identity and status quo. It wants to defend itself against all change and all criticism. The Kunoichi is trying to convince you that your murderous rages are all acceptable. And it wants to preserve itself
I'm here to help you.
against all costs.
Rule number 1, don't get me killed.
When there is...
Well, the flowers have been dead a year, maybe more.
You picked the wrong guys to rob, Sensei.
You see, Azai is the superego. He represents rules, external rules that are applied upon you, that you have to follow no matter what. Honor, duty.
They say you can drive you mad, but I've never seen anyone live long enough to find out.
And Dosan's just this crazy motherfucker. We'll talk about him in a second.
You and I, we've always been together.
In history, we've been forced to use the ink when the clan is in danger because it gives you superpowers. But it came with a cost. You had to measure your superego against your ego, because the inevitable result of the toxin is that you will eventually kill everything. So, what happens is that the ego, as represented by Kunoichi, does everything it can to save your life, It starts to justify itself in terms of the weakness of the clan. We were betrayed. We were. It's all treachery. The clan has no honor. There's no reason to listen to their rules, or even what's better. Azai is no longer the representative of the superego. You are your own representative of the superego. You have a better interpretation of what it means to be in the clan than he does. So you don't need to listen to him anymore. You define your own rules. But of course, looked at objectively, Azai's right. When the clan is in trouble, why resort to this horrible toxin that inevitably demands your own suicide when all this technology is available instead, which is controllable and doesn't drive you insane? The clan can't survive on the tattoos alone anymore, and that's why he let them go to rot. Dosan is just this crazy old dude. His only job is tattoo artist. He too is feeling the sting of obsolescence. That's why when the ink starts to run out, he runs to the desert to find more, and when he sees that it's all gone, he blames Azai and sets you on him. So to me, this game is about accepting your duty, eliminating the ego, absorbing yourself into a greater structure of right and wrong, or succumbing to narcissism. Destroying God and replacing him with your own selfishness. That's Mark of the Ninja. So clearly, in my opinion, there's only one correct ending to this game. But what happens if instead you succumb and you decide that Azai is no longer relevant, that you are the best judge of what the clan shall be, even if it means the death of every single person in it, all of your former comrades and friends? So what happens if you indulge your worst habits and decide that you and only you can decide for all the meaning of being a Hisomu ninja, despite any cost in blood? Well, we don't really know, because there's no epilogue. 5 years later. Because that would suck. This is way better. I imagine the player character sitting like a Frank Frazetta painting on a throne, bored on a mountain of skulls of those he's destroyed. Folks, that's Mark of the Ninja. Mechanically speaking, a good game. I think it's pretty interesting as far as the plot's concerned. It's really backloaded. It takes a long time before it starts throwing the twists at you. And while the twists are not, you know, incredibly surprising, they're actually well foreshadowed. Which is why they aren't surprising, but that's a good thing. A tale of narcissism, as filtered through a superhero story, basically. At any rate, I plan on doing another Let's Play of this game where I ghost it. There probably won't be any commentary at all, no subtitles or commentary or anything. It would just be me running through the level as fast as possible while killing nobody and not getting any alarms. I think that would be cool in like a Super Ninja sense. That won't be for a while. I have a few other LP projects in mind before that happens. I gotta get back to Tomb Raider Underworld. I know a lot of people enjoy the Tomb Raider Let's Plays. Might play Dishonored and hardcore like I did with Deus Ex 3, which inaugurated my channel, where I just kill everyone in the damn game. Everyone bad. I don't know. And I also kind of want to play the crap Medal of Honor game, the new one, to go along with the first one I did. I think that would be hilarious. But anyways, in the meantime, I'm Cuba Libre. Thanks for watching. See you next mission. Son, you liar! Liar!